What's going on, guys? This is Orkey, and this is my first Gears of War 3 gameplay, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm playing a little wingman here with my good buddy Jake the Snake. So shout out to Jake, he's an awesome wingman partner. Really appreciate you playing with me. Thanks a lot, man. From the title of this video, I'm sure you guys can see I'm going to be telling you everybody a story, and it's about Gears of War, sense, and then it's kind of not about Gears of War at the end, but I'm just going to kind of jump into it, I guess, right here. So, Gears of War, first one came out in November of 2006. So I was actually 16 years old, and I was a sophomore in high school. Sorry, wow, I don't even know what I was thinking. And it was kind of at the time when Halo 2 was really popular, and all my friends were playing Halo 2, and I never really got into Halo that much because I didn't have an Xbox when Halo 1 was out, but that's kind of a whole different story. I'll do that, so I'll talk about that some other time. And so everyone was really excited about Gears of War coming out. It was supposed to be the new game to play, other than Halo, basically, until Halo 3 came out. It was supposed to be like the void for Halo 3 and Halo 2. So everyone was really excited about it. I was getting pumped about it, and then it finally came out, and I called GameStop the next day, I think probably November 8th, and I ordered it on the phone. I made sure that they were going to have it because my mom had to go pick it up for me because I was not 17 yet. And yeah, so I called GameStop, ordered it and everything, and then my mom went to go pick it up for me. And I specifically remember this too. I was eating pizza at the dinner table when she came back, and I gave her the money for it and everything like that. I didn't expect her to just pay for it and just buy it for me. I was working at Target at the time, and she comes back with nothing in her hands, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why did she not come with the game? Like, where's the game? Did she do something special? Is she doing some crazy gift? I don't know, big kabam thing. I really don't know. So then she told me, I was talking to the guy at GameStop, and it seemed just like the most gruesome game ever. He was telling me that there's guys' heads being blown off, and there's people being chainsawed in half, and body parts flying everywhere, and lots of blood everywhere, and everything. And my first reaction was just, it's a video game, Mom. I'm not gonna. It's not real. I'm not gonna go out and kill people like this. I'm not gonna go strap a chainsaw to a machine gun and go chop people in half. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And she's like, well, I don't want you to be exposed to that, and blah blah blah. So, all my friends laughed at me because I couldn't get the game, and I was disappointed because I was so excited for this game to come out, and my mom wouldn't let me get it. So blah blah blah. But anyways, like I said, I was working at Target at the time, and I told there was one of my coworkers, I guess you could say, and he was telling me about how he really just wasn't one of the best influences on me in my life, I guess. He always told me about stories where he stole things, like high-end clothes, like $150 jeans and $100 shirts and just really expensive stuff, and he used to steal a lot. He wasn't really the coolest. I mean, he was a cool dude. He was kind of fun to hear from, but he was just not one of the best kids to hang out with, I guess. So I didn't really hang out with him outside of school, or work, I mean. But there was one day I was telling him about the story about why my mom wouldn't let me get Gears of War, and he laughed, and he was like joking around with me and stuff. But then he told me to come by the electronics section after my shift was over with, because he was working the electronics department at that time. And my shift was over, and I decided to go over there and go see what was up. And he handed me this bag, and in it was Gears of War. So I was like, oh, dude, cool, I was just like, are you gonna just let me buy it because you're my friend and you're not gonna like card me or whatever, so to speak? And he was like, no, you can just take it. And I was like, oh, did you get it for me? He's like, yeah, dude, it's just a present for you. I was like, all right, cool, thanks, man. I don't really remember exactly what I said, but I walked out of the store not thinking anything of it. And what really happened was you can swipe the metal detector thing so the alarm doesn't go off at the doors when you leave the store. So he swiped that and deactivated it, and basically just handed me the game, and I had no idea he even did that. So I guess in a way I technically stole the game, which definitely is not a good thing. Guys, do not steal things. That is not the way to do things. I don't know if any of you are ever posed in the situation where you can steal stuff. Don't do it, because you will regret it in the future. I mean, if I could, I would go back and basically pay for the game. I would give Target the $60, because I mean that's just not a good thing to do, and I'm not proud of that. So that's pretty much the story. You know, I ended up getting the game, and then it was kind of funny because my mom came downstairs when I was playing. She's like, "What are you playing?" And I'm like, "Oh, just this new game that came out. I forget what it's called or whatever, but it was actually Gears of War," and she didn't even notice. And oh, that's funny. Good times, good times. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this though. I want to show you everyone a picture too that I made a little while ago. It was actually when Gears of War 2 was out and everyone was chainsawing people. So I hope you guys get a little kick out of that. If you understand what it is, maybe you won't understand. But anyways, guys, that's the end of this story and the gameplay, and I gotta get out of here. So I will talk to everybody later. Peace.